Hello, everybody. Today's reading, I want to know what 10 hidden clues exist around Jack and Lily's case. Man, oh man, we've been trying to get this case together. We've got an organized crime that fell out. We've got a witness. We've got a con man, and we have imprisonment. Okay. So those are the cards I pulled out for now. I'm going to change the view so you can see the table, and I'm going to figure out 10 tarot clues, the 10 clues that the cards are going to reveal that we need to hear about in this case. So bear with me while I change the view for you. Okay, so the first cards that came out here. So we've got, it was organized. It was a pre-planned activity. Somebody is a con man in this, which could be a couple of people. There's a witness, which we know with the neighbor, and the end result will be imprisonment. So that's 10. We'll get clarifiers on these, but I want to get, what other things do we need to know? There'll be a confession and making a deal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Somebody's going to crack. That is, that is music to my ears. Let's just see what else we're going to get. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to around a child for sure. I'm going to get clarifiers on these. So we've got 6. Let's get 4 more, and then I'm going to get clarifiers on these. Wow. High vibes. High vibes came out. Let me, I'm just going to organize these a bit better, y'all, so you can see high vibes. Maybe I'll put the child one down here. We've got high vibes. Perversion. Wow. Okay. So that's not good because that's what I first picked up on. Okay, but I'm going to get, okay, I want revenge. One more. Some false narrative. Okay. So now I got to figure out what these mean and what the relationship might mean between these. Okay, we're going to go with organized crime here. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm just going to put these aside, slide these aside. I'll step them aside because they're not walking cards. We're going to step these aside and let's focus on organized crime here. Let's get 3 cards to give us some indications of what this organized crime is. What is this organized crime? Magician. It can be a jokester, it can be a manipulator, it can be, yeah. So in the upright, it's positive, and this is positive, but I'm reading intuitively, and I'm reading this as this is not great. This is a manipulation. Some complete somebody that can be evil actually, and who's got some illusions going on. There's organized crime that may be something that is eluding the police right now. And wow, it's around a couple. Okay. So interesting. So an organized crime that the couple are involved in. Let's move that aside. Organized crime that the couple are involved in. Let's go to the children. What happened to the children that night? What happened to the children? Thursday night between midnight and 5 a.m. That's what time frame I'm focused in on. We've got a young, explosive energy that could be one of the children, and a hidden decision was made. What happened with the young children? What happened with the young children with a decision being made? I want to see if we can get a clear picture here. Queen of Cups. Somebody made a hidden decision about the children. Somebody made a hidden decision about the children. It's a female energy. Malaya, Janie, I'm not sure. I'm going to get more than 3 on this one. What was this hidden decision? Well, that's not good. That's definitely not good. That's not good. Well, okay. Although I do believe this to be accurate. Let's go to the next one. Con man. Let's see which energy that is. I have my suspicions. Starts with a D. 2 D's. There's 2 D's actually. Con man. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Backstabbing, betrayal, fighting. Backstabbing, betrayal, fighting. Somebody that was mad about being left alone, left out in the dark. Somebody who was at the end of their rope in not being able to cope. And somebody who wanted justice or revenge. Y'all, you guys were all commenting on the reading I did yesterday on Jack and Lilly, and I said, hey, maybe one of them got hurt and the other one's Lily was taken away. And y'all were like, a few of you were commenting like, maybe Daniel knew Malaya was going to try to leave and he took revenge. And this is kind of what that's feeling like, although we have the couple lovers here. Sorry that the lovers here. I'm not sure what just happened to the light. Not sure what happened to the light in here. Let me turn the light on for y'all. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the witness because that came out next. Let's get the witness. Get some clarifiers on the witness. So burial is really interesting, but I still want to get out more on what happened. What's this witness? Well, it could be a false statement. It could be a false statement based on this, but or they could have witnessed some tampering of evidence. I'm going to keep turning over. Give me more on this witness. Give me more on this witness. A tower, a hidden tower, a hidden tower. I want to know what this is. Give me more on this witness. Give me more on this witness, please. It's a hidden tower. The witness saw something, I think, temperament. Somebody had a blow up. They were angry. There was a fight. There was a tower moment. Somebody witnessed that moment. A bridge and a pathway and a coffin. Wow. 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 They moved from the witness saw tampering and movement after a fight. And this witness is going to create the tower moment for them. They've got a witness. And this leads me to believe one of them was buried by that bridge that y'all keep asking about, which Dolphin you were talking about. So wow, wow, wow. They were passing by somebody's house near a bridge. They were buried somewhere near a house near a bridge. Okay. Wow. Wow. They were buried somewhere near a house near a bridge. And there was a witness to that. It's not good, guys. This is not good. We've got the coffin and I've got buried near a house near a bridge. Near a house near a bridge. Well, when we do our next live, we're going to be looking for a house near a bridge. Give me more on the high vibes. Backstabbing and betrayal. Hidden backstabbing and betrayal. Three of Wands. Somebody wanted to expand their world, their income maybe. This is reciprocal give and take. This is, man, let me get more on this one. This one's going to be a little curious, and I want to get clarifiers from another deck on this one. Give me more on these high vibes. Somebody successfully trying to get away. Somebody successfully trying to get away. Here we are again, the Three of Wands. Somebody was trying to get away, and that's Daniel. Malaya is trying to get away from Daniel, and she was not successful. Wow. Okay. So this is really starting to look like y'all, exactly what y'all said. He wanted to get revenge. Wow. Okay. This is what it's starting to look like, y'all. She was planning on leaving, and she might have told him, and he confronted her with a no, 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 that ain't gonna happen. Because she was gonna tell. She was gonna tell she was going to maybe report because of the rugs in the house, and possibly this, possibly that going on with Lily. Trying to get away. She tried to secretly get away. Give me the perversion. Queen of Cups. She really suspected that he might have been doing something to Lily. Wow. The Hermit. When he was alone with Lily. Two of Cups. She really suspected. There was some perversion going on with the kids. Wow. This is shocking here. Okay, we're moving on. Who wanted revenge? This must be Mr. D. This must be Mr. D. I'm using different decks because I've still got too many cards out to choose the same deck because limited choices now. So let's just see. Who wanted revenge? What's going down? Mm-mm-mm. Who wanted revenge? We got the Emperor. We got the Emperor. First card out. Give me more about this revenge. There's too many cards that flew out. This is a bunch that flew out. Let's just put them back in and see. Well, who wanted revenge? Well, that would be, Mr. Daniel. Who wanted revenge on separating maybe from the Queen of Swords. He wanted to get revenge because, against Malaya, because Malaya was cooking up some. She was ready to talk, and she wanted to leave. She wanted to expand. She did not want to stay there anymore. And then Daniel, maybe the possessiveness, he didn't like that. He did not like her wanting to leave, and so Daniel wanted to get revenge. So this is really creating a clearer picture. Interesting. Okay, making a deal. Who's going to cut a deal? Who is going to be the one to cut the deal? Who's going to be the one to cut the deal? This is a really, really fascinating reading. Something about somebody who was driving, hidden driver. Somebody's gotten caught driving, hidden driving. Oh, they were a fool. They were a fool. And now they can't get out of it. They cannot get out of it. This is a young, immature male energy. I think we know where this is going. I think we know where this is going. What is it that's false around the case? Let's get some indicators here. What is false around this case? What is false around this case? What is false? A hidden fight. Hidden fight. Uh, false about some narrative about somebody that can't cope, about with that somebody can't cope. That somebody's is hiding the truth to themselves. Somebody is hiding the truth to themselves. And that in that is that statement. They're hiding about the fact that there was a fight, and they're hiding the fact that somebody they were claiming couldn't cope is a lie. And I'm gonna get clarifiers on that with an even different deck here. Give me more. I want to know on this false. What is false about this case? Backstabbing and betrayal. I'm gonna pull out a different deck. What I'm still feeling it with that deck. What is false around this case? False lies in communication. Lies in communication that's going to change this case around. The false lies of communication. So somebody who's talking a lot is lying, and keeping the truth to themselves. And they're trying to change the direction of the public perception. And I would say that would be DM, the stepdad. Let me get one more on what else is false with the case, but that's 100% what I'm getting. Yeah, there's some collaborative effort to steer on Daniel's side of the family, in my opinion, to steer the narrative in a different direction. They are keeping the truth to themselves. They're lying about a fight that happened the night before. They're lying about a fight that happened the night before. Okay, so let's see who's going to prison. Who's going to prison, y'all? Who's going to prison? Yeah, there is going to be a hidden judgment. A judgment is coming. It's a little bit delayed, but it's coming. Who's going? They are moving slowly towards this. The RCP are moving slowly towards this. Oh, and I forgot. Did I get to make a confession? Yeah, I did it. Who's going to prison, y'all? This is going to be an end of the cycle for somebody. This is an end of the cycle for somebody. Who is going to prison? Y'all. Y'all. This one flipped over too. Might be Malaya. Might be Malaya or Janie. I'm going to say Janie. I'm going to say Janie. Who's going to prison? Let's just get. What deck do I want to use? I just want to get one more clarifier. Let's try. Who's going to prison? This is wild. This is a really wild reading. Who's going to prison? The Joker. The Joker. We end up with the first card. The first card that came out in the clarifiers. The Joker. The backstabber. The person who's creating a bunch of lies. Who's going to prison? Who's going to prison? There's going to be justice. This is crazy. Who's going to prison? I've got the Sun in reverse. Ten of Swords. Somebody backstabbed and worked really hard at backstabbing and betraying somebody, and it was the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody backstabbed and betrayed with the kids, the Queen of Pentacles, the mom, and they are going to prison. So that means that's Janie and Danny. Y'all do the thumbs up. This was an interesting reading. Like and subscribe, and be back for more if you enjoyed this. Cheers.